Welcome. Today we are going to explore the change that has occurred in literacy. Most of the skills we were taught when we attended school are inadequate when taught or used in isolation today. Multimodal literacy refers to literacies designed to incorporate oral, visual, audio, spatial, and gestural elements. Literacy today is more than just reading and writing. We need to build learners that communicate orally, listen productively and critically, think creatively, negotiate and interpret the world around them, apply higher order thinking skills, and work collaboratively with others through a variety of technology. How do we use literacy in society? We communicate with others through emails, phone calls, text messages, social media, and blogs. We interact with others. For students, they interact during play sessions, working in collaborative groups, communicating wants or needs to another. We need to develop student social skills to be able to be independent, confident when communicating orally. We read books, text messages, signs, public transport timetables, instructions to complete a task, song lyrics, and emails. And not only do we read them, but we comprehend them as well, to be able to understand them and identify and process the message that is being communicated. And we write. We write emails, shopping lists, poems, menu plans, chat rooms, and on blogs to express an opinion, inform another, or entertain a given audience. These skills can't be taught in isolation. They need to be incorporated across everything we do in the schooling system to develop a generation that can apply multimodal literacy skills in the forever changing technological savvy world. Focusing on developing students' multimodal literacy abilities, we will look at the geography unit in which students' final work is a persuasive piece to the local representative, influencing him to address the pollution at the local river. We begin by building the field with students. We identify their prior knowledge and build upon it. There is a lot of participation in oral work during this session. Students explore the local river and identify the problem. We research solutions through websites such as Clean Up Australia Day. We think creatively of ways in which we can look after our own school environment, and we research our local representative, Jason Clare. Next, we start to develop the students' language. Through developing the language, it will help them to be able to create oral, visual, and written presentations. We start to listen and watch online debates. We critically critique the words, face gestures, and movements that are used. We engage students in online videos and images that are portraying similar messages. We create scaffolds of words that are useful and relevant for our oral and written work. We come up with these collaboratively. The next step is modelled writing. I, as the teacher, create a piece of work based on the skills we have learnt so far. I unpack our learning intention and our success criteria to allow students to identify the purpose as well as how they can be successful in the completion of the task. I begin a first draft in front of the students, referring to the experiences we have encountered. I use charts from around the room that we created and word balls. I critique my own work and ask students to provide me with their own feedback. Next, we move towards a shared process where students and teachers work collaboratively together. We discuss, are words the only way to persuade somebody? Students work in groups to create a slogan and jingle that they perform and create a poster to further communicate their message. Students use skills such as collaboration and creativity to be able to complete their jingle or slogan. They use the iPad to record their slogan and jingle. The final step in the process is to create an independent writer. Students choose how they would like to present their final persuasive piece. Some write their exposition in the form of a letter to Mr. Clare, while others choose to use visual literacy and words to convey their message, while others develop and further perform their jingle to send to him. All students encounter the process of drafting. That is where they produce many drafts and receive peer and teacher feedback on how to better improve their final persuasive piece. Students also participate in a self-reflection task where they identify where they think they went well and where they feel they need to improve. As you can see, the students used multimodal literacy skills to engage in the process of creating a persuasive piece. It is important to remember this process is completed daily over a several-week period. You can support this process at home by providing them with experiences such as playing outside or at the park. Take pictures and talk about the events or what they did during their time. Let them record using pictures or words about their experiences and complete the editing process together. Allow them to send their final piece to a friend or a relative. And finally, make your literacy time explicit. For example, when you're writing out a shopping list, a text message or an email, or reading the newspaper, even programming the navman. Show your child the importance of multimodal literacy in everyday experiences. Thank you for your time this evening.